because at 8 o'clock this morning, when the referee looked at it, the game was in some doubt.
I'd like to play the ball on the deck, and I could see it causing a lot of problems in terms of control and passing.
Fleck just pushing the ball forward. Good control by Walsh. Turn back then. And Howell's there to meet the dropping ball from Gunn's goal kick. Crook. Dale Gordon for Norwich. Fleck. Naeem.
And Norwich, Alan, the fact that Lineker has got great pace and he's facing one of the quickest strikers in the game, Gary Lineker. They're going to be...
And the skipper, forward by Sherwood towards Rosario. Holston's header. Rosario did well. Looked for Gordon. Good interception and 7 flow in the opening stages of this game. Gascoigne. Good play. Fleck for Norwich. Brandon Howe got it clear. Now Colston. Gascoigne. Great play by Gascoigne. But Spurs goal.
Spurs, and they've had 3 or 4 very, very good situations.
This is Gordon. Crook. And Norwich has ever... Bowen forward, good ball to Gordon, couldn't quite control it. And Gascoigne, who's started quietly, really, as you'd expect from a player who's been out for 5 matches now with this broken arm. Under pressure from Rosario, and fouled by the Norwich man.
Try and get support players up to him from midfield positions.
This is Townsend for Norwich, good play. Gordon, Brandon Howe in support. 8 is Gascoigne, and the Sherwood. And they're certainly happy to play the ball around in the middle of the field like this to retain possession. And then a mix-up between Gordon and Townsend.
Happy to get the thing away. I mean, it's a great tribute to them, the way they're prepared to play their football, whatever the situation, whatever the conditions.
And they get a free kick for a foul on Dale Gordon. On then. The free kick straight to Rosario. And ironically, Gascoigne. Gascoigne uses his good arm to petulantly hit out at Sherwood. Finds himself booked early in the game. Walsh, good play that by Howells. And then Gascoigne slipped in possession. And Norwich clear their lines very effectively. Mabbott's header dropping for Fleck. Took a bit too much time perhaps. Sherwood hustled him off it. But Gascoigne finds Houghton. Now Naeem for Spurs. Gascoigne there again. Good ball for Walsh. Tapped it back for Gascoigne. Loves a trick on the ball, Paul Gascoigne. And then hit it straight at Crook. And read it all the way. And as the final score in that important North East derby, Newcastle United 1, Sunderland 1, McGee for Newcastle, Gabbiadini for Sunderland. And now Gascoigne for Spurs. Naeem. Millwall, their last victory of any kind. Free kick to Norwich for the foul by Gascoigne on Bowen again. Good challenge by Gascoigne. Lineker.
He's into his front two.
Gascoigne flicked it on. And on again by Howells. Lineker chasing here. Lineker's round the goalkeeper. And Lineker has scored. Finished him.
Yeah, you've said it all there, Alan. Certainly that was vintage Lineker. The little diagonal run across the line of the back of the defenders. Interesting there, just a one-touch ball from the middle of the field. Twice he's threatened them, very much so. And he's got this great pace and the skill to produce when he gets there. And I think Spurs have got to try and lock him out a little bit.
Good safe back pass by Gascoigne. Away, and he was very fortunate to get it back from Phillips. Lineker. In the left touchline. Gascoigne. Sedgley. Gascoigne.
The fans' frustration. He wants to, in his own words, see things happening.
And perhaps it will now with Gascoigne. Oh, it's a good ball as well. Oh, Lineker just couldn't dig it out.
He'd be sort of extolling its virtues. I mean, the passing is good, the movement's good, the interchanging between players is very, very good. And tactically, it's a very interesting game. I mean, Spurs are playing a very fluid sort of...
United won. Half-time score, remember. And we'll obviously keep you in touch with the latest score as that game progresses. Bowen with a thundering challenge then, Gascoigne. And indeed he wins the free kick, ambitious, when perhaps he ought to have been a little more clinical, because Spurs have profited it from his mistake. But Sherwood's interception makes sure they... They get so many touches on the ball, all these though by their goalkeeper, straight to Van den Hauw. Gascoigne is beaten though by Gordon. Crook. Phillips is always finding space for himself. Naeem. Gascoigne. Taking time to settle back into the pace of things again. But that's not a bad ball for Lineker. In fact, heels it to Walsh. Sedgley's in the middle. Sedgley. Did well, Sedgley, because...
Basically, they're playing without a left full-back.
Gascoigne now for Spurs. They lead 1-0. The goal scorer, Lineker. Glorious ball. Coney's header was a superb one. Fleck. Now the space opens up for Fleck. And Phillips arrives in support, in towards Coney. Gordon! You can have a look from the other side of the ground at that goal. Turned on by Howells, a lovely little ball, but Lineker's awareness of danger and pace read it well. Phillips. And one back by Spurs with Gascoigne.
Looks fit enough, Alan, doesn't he?
Yes, they were saying that he's certainly kept himself fit, even though he's not been able to obviously... Naeem thought about the shot, laid it on for Gascoigne instead. Walsh, a claim for handball against Crook. Walsh battling away and has done well. Terrific stuff. Gascoigne now. In from Van den Hauw. Straight at Sherwood. Back it comes to Gascoigne. Now Naeem. Gascoigne again. Walsh. Gascoigne. Walsh. Good play. Walsh still. The shot was always an underrated part of the game, but Mabbott showed it superbly then, and now Walsh. And now Gascoigne. He wants to do it all, Gazza. What a character, what an entertainer. And the fans love him. He might drive his manager mad occasionally, but there's nobody who pays them.
Hand up to that one a little bit. Fair enough. Maybe expected Del Gordon to win the header at the front post.
Linnigan's header, Gascoigne. What a start to the second half, and Tottenham get a goal either side of the interval, and that set them up.
He basically hadn't even struck his shot, and you said he must score here. And he's still got plenty to do then, Alan. And that's the mark of a confident striker.
Here's Gascoigne. Good ball. Lineker again deceives the marker, but Culverhouse, the second covering player, did well for Norwich. But then gives it straight to Gascoigne. Oh yes, lovely ball. Howells. Identical to one I saw him score against Manchester City here a few weeks back. And here he is again. Gazza will revel in this situation, you can be sure. Now Gascoigne roaming around, looking for the ball all the time. Here's Walsh, who's part in Lineker's second goal. Holston, but only as far as Culverhouse. Now Crook. Culverhouse in a good position here. Coney. Townsend. Crook. Decent effort by Crook. Sloppy. Crook. Well won by Gascoigne. Lineker's free in the middle, and Walsh. Gascoigne goes it alone. Paul Gascoigne wanted a piece of the action himself then. I think he'll know when he looks back at that one on his... Gascoigne. Lineker. Sorry, Howells, rather. Lineker's just ahead of him with Walsh. Gascoigne again. Naeem. Gascoigne. Directing operations like a general. And really enjoying... Mabbott's header. Spurs going for goals. Norwich going for goals. Crook again. Townsend. Crook opens up for the shot, perhaps. Gordon's there. Crook is there as well.
This is at the back, which in fact Lineker's exploited.
Here's Crook. Well won back though by Tottenham. Walsh. Vanden Hauwe. And Lineker just whipped.
It is ironic though to be 3 down and probably find you've had probably 3 times as many shots the other goal.
It is. And I think the Football League needs a successful Tottenham. Howells with the through ball. Lineker on the end of it. Who else? That could be a penalty. That is a penalty. And I think Lineker will take it. Brilliant finishing. And remember, he was the one who forced Gunn into the mistake that brought about the penalty. Norwich 4-0 down. Still playing their football, though, to their eternal credit. Gascoigne. He'll be livid if he doesn't get in on the scoring action. Wearing a plastic protective bandage around his left broken arm. He'll have forgotten all about that arm now, you can bet your life. And Coney, that didn't reach him. And Tottenham are back in possession again, and here goes Gascoigne. The ball. And does so again. Sliced clear by Sherwood. Gascoigne shot. Ooh, Lineker nearly turned that one in as well. Is there a more alive player in a penalty box than this man? Naeem. Here's Gazza. We're looking for a little trick. I would always pay to go and watch. Townsend. Sedgley wins it back. Good play by Crook, but brought down by Gascoigne.
If you'd pay to watch them, Alan, there must be good value for money.
Here's Fleck for Norwich. That moves Swindon into 3rd place in the table as Gascoigne tried to set Lineker free in the middle. He was fouled by Lineker. That's right.
First time this afternoon as well. I think it looks very much now as if, and understandably so, I suppose, that Norwich have perhaps accepted the fact that it's not their day.
Here's Walsh again. They know no other way, of course. Here's Crook. No, he lets it run to Bowen. Now Crook. Good play by Bowen. And here is Walsh. On the right is Gascoigne. In the middle is Lineker. He looked for Walsh. And Gunn made absolutely 4 here at Tottenham today. And there's still 20 minutes of the match remaining. What a bad week it's been for them. Goss gets his first taste of action, but Naeem holds him off and finds Gascoigne. Yes! Good play. Walsh. Gascoigne again. Just didn't quite have the pace to get round Bowen then. Gordon for Norwich. Looked strong in possession then, Dale.
Reward for his efforts today.
But how well Torsfed did to hold on to that. He's had his share of criticism for the big Norwegian international goalkeeper. Norwich. This is Goss, the substitute. Fleck. One back by Gascoigne. Sedgley's in there as well. Now Fleck for Norwich City. And again, Spurs...
Very, very aware of things. I mean, Glenn Hoddle saying he played with him when he was a youngster. And when...
Bowen. Crook. Difficult position for Crook. Gascoigne takes it from him. Yes, Gazza. He's thinking about it. Well, I'm sure a few memories of Ricky Villa came back then to the Tottenham fans as Gascoigne weaved his way through the flying tackles. Self-belief is not something lacking in his game. Actually, Gascoigne chesting it down and then showing where he wanted it back, but then beaten a slightly flattering margin. Gascoigne, Walsh again, turned away beautifully. Well, the shot deflected straight off, stood his ground and finds Gascoigne well. And he's beaten Lineker with ease. Couldn't do the same to Townsend though, but their disappointing run to an end. This will be their first victory in 1990, their first win in 8 games. Been told that Gary Lineker's got that man of the match award. And maybe the match ball, the traditional thing, but there's a mistake here that lets Coney in. Oh, it's hit the post again. Norwich City could